After comparing my answers to the answer key that's been provided, there are a few things that I noticed that may be questions that you guys have about a few problems. Number 8, first of all, the answer key uses a different notation, and the notation that it uses is limit notation. And limit notation may seem a little bit strange, but it's actually not that bad. You just write the letters LIM, you say x approaches something, so if x approaches negative infinity, then the function, which is f of x, gets closer and closer to infinity. So this infinity is what x is approaching, this infinity is what y is approaching. Remember, f of x is just another way to write the y that we wrote down here. So as you may guess, the other end we would write as the limit as x approaches infinity for the function f of x equals negative infinity. So those are the two parts to the end behavior that you see in the answer key. Another problem that my answer was different from the answer keys was number 13. In number 13, when we did our work, we used our calculator to get an approximate answer, but you could also at this step just divide by 3, and you do that on both sides. When I divide this side by 3, I put it in the denominator with the log of 6. So that cancels these values out, and I'm left with log of 30 divided by 3 times the log of 6, which you'll notice is equal to 0.6327. So even if you got an approximate answer, you could put that into your calculator and see that they were equivalent. Another one that I wanted to look at was number 19. When we did this problem in a previous video, I did not put in here that we couldn't go below 0. So that's one thing that is true here that I did not include in my original problem, and you saw those in the answers that you looked at. And let's see if there's any others. Number 25. When I was looking through my answers, I noticed that I accidentally started adding extra zeros on it, so it should just be 3,200 instead of 32,000. And that's all of my bloopers for the first half of our exercises.